I'm going to show you today how to turn your scrap pieces of glass into something useful, like these colored smaller pieces that have a lot of luminescence and are bright and pretty. First, you're going to need a piece of drainage pipe that is 4 inches in diameter and about 24 inches long. You can get this at Lowe's. Next, you're going to need an old-fashioned iron crowbar or some piece of metal to fit inside of the pipe that will crush the glass. So you start with your pipe, and the cap is made to fit on this 4-inch piece of PVC piping. You do have to glue it or it will come off. And then, as I said, you want to use a heavy iron bar. The heaviness of the bar does a lot of the work for you when it comes to crushing the glass. You're going to want to use gloves, of course, when you're putting your glass inside of your pipe. The smaller pieces of glass really are easier to crush, and so I recommend that you start out with those first. Just put in a few handfuls of glass. I can't tell you exactly how much. And then you're going to get your crowbar, put it inside of that tube, and start crushing the glass. When you feel like you've gotten some of it crushed, take a look and see what you've got. You might have some large pieces, and maybe you want to use those creatively in some of your art. Here are some pieces that I've washed, and they look really great. If you think you might use them in your art, great. If not, throw them back in the pipe and continue to crush them. Here are the pieces after they have been crushed further, and this is the size that I like. There's quite a mixture of small and a little bit bigger pieces here. There are no sharp edges, although you probably should use gloves handling these because there could be. I just haven't found any when they are processed to this point. They do need to be washed because there's quite a bit of glass dust on them. So here they are after they've been washed, a lot more sparkle showing through. And this is the type of glass I like to use as a filler for my sunflowers. I put it in the center part of my sunflowers to build that up so that I don't have to use my more expensive glass for that. And then I cover the clear glass with the colored glass that I want to use and put the sparkle in on the very top. It does save a little bit because you're not using all of that expensive glass to build up your center. This glass also takes color really well. Here's an indigo blue alcohol ink. Just use it like you would any other ink. Shake it around. It really looks pretty. Here's another one that's a magenta color. Very pretty. I will take these out in the sunlight in a couple of seconds here so you can see them in better light and how much sparkle they have. There's a bit of iridescence to this one, to the blue. I'm not really sure why, but it is unusual and really pretty. So here they are in the sunlight. Much better idea of how well they take the color and how pretty they are. I hope that you'll be able to get some use from this process and turn that scrap pieces of glass that might have ended up in the garbage into something that you can use in your art. Thanks for watching.